What's up, YouTube? This is a project plow truck, Dodge Ram 1500. I'm going to go over a few things about this truck, what we're going to do to get it ready to become a plow truck. As you can see, the whole front end has already been removed. Bought this truck that was damaged on the front end. This is a 2001 Dodge Ram 1500 Off-Road Edition. Got a bunch of parts in there that need to go on this. Already swapped out the tailgate to a better one. Yeah, it doesn't say off-road on it, but that red one right there does. We're going to switch out the bed. I have a source for that one. This truck has roughly 135,000 miles on it. See, this side of the bed is even worse. Doors are gone. But the inner rockers are there, so this is definitely repairable. Fenders are going. I've already got a fender in the backyard for this side. I got another fender for the driver's side in the back of that Dodge. Here's the interior. Parts, bits and pieces, everything around. Typical Dodge dash for this year. Actually, the second gens. Overall, it's not a bad truck. I purchased it for $600 and drove it home. Put a wheel hub on it, axle shaft in the front end, and she runs real good. You know, she had a cracked radiator from the damage. You can see the core support right there, where it's broke. Not really broke, but bent. Picked this up last weekend for $700. Boss Plow. We're going to widen this to an 8-foot and use it out in the Michigan area. But belts are good, exhaust manifolds are good. We're going to switch out probably the shocks this year to a 1-ton shock. It's a direct drop-in. And then the following year we're going to probably go with the 1-ton coils. At that time I'll probably rebuild the whole front end, you know, tie rods, ball joints, all that good stuff. Before we go out plowing, we are going to be putting on an intermediate shaft. It's pretty crusty up in there. I don't know if it would make it the whole year. We're not going to worry about the cracked windshield. We've already replaced the hood. You know, it doesn't have the sport grill on it, but this is going to be a work truck, so it don't matter. I already put hood hinges on from another one. Another truck we have. This truck does have the heated mirrors. All that good stuff. We did have to do a little bit of framework right there. Heated it up and bent it back straight. Nothing too bad. Already have the Boss Plow frame for it to go on it. Wiring, controller, all that good stuff. Like I said, this is just going to be a work in progress. You know, we've got to present this truck to the company that I'm going to work for by mid-October. And hopefully we'll have it ready. We got lots and lots of time. You know, the tailgate works real good on this. You know, coolant, plow frame, non-sport bumper, radiator that's got to go in, core support that we're going to get ready to put in. Here's the factory tow hook brackets that come on this truck. We can't use those because the plow frame gets in the way. There's the other one with a broken bolt in it. Gotta love Michigan. If I'm not mistaken, this truck has been a Michigan truck its whole life. And for those that don't know, the off-road edition, it has the 410 gears in it. That'll help with the plowing and all that stuff. Anybody have a lead in the Michigan area within about 250 to 300 miles for a set of good doors? I don't care what color, I'll repaint them. Willing to drive and meet you and make a deal. Spare tire that came off the truck that I had to go give to a buddy of mine who blew a tire on his 4th gen. Put a 16-inch rim on there. You can see the little rubbing in there, but it got him home. Well, let's see what the exact mileage is on this, and I don't have the radiator in it, so I'm not going to fire it up. She's dirty. Got to get her cleaned up. $133,108 for a second gen 01. Like I said, I paid a whole $600 for this and drove it home. You know, $40 for the core support, $40 for the radiator with the trans cooler. I'm not sure if I'm going to swap out trans coolers or not. Plow frame was free for my buddy, came off another truck. Bumper came off the other truck that we bought for $300. That is for sale, actually. It's Dodge Ram 2500. Hood and grill came off that truck because this truck was damaged. But here's the other fender. I mean, the other rocker. I mean, they're gone, but they're repairable. You know, everything worked on this. The cruise control didn't have AC, but I'm not going to recharge that, or I'm probably going to cut it out because I don't need it for a winter plow truck. Overall, you know, stay tuned, check back, like, subscribe. I'm going to be doing some updates. We're going to get in here and power wash all this and see where we stand. We may have to put control arms on it. You know, it's pretty rusty under here. But hopefully this can make me 10, 15 grand in the winter, you know, plowing from my other job. You know, I'll only be able to plow on the weekend. And I didn't even notice that. Looks like I'll need to get an inner fender for this side. Actually, I think the other fender has one. I do believe it does. Show you what one of the other fenders looks like that I picked up for $37. There's one of them. That's going to be the passenger side. I've already power washed it and degreased the inside so I can paint it red. There's the inside. We're not going to paint that red. We're just going to throw the fender well in it and call it good. I'll probably undercoat it. But other than that, we're not going to put a whole lot of time into this. This cleaned up real nice. We're going to sand it down. I'm going to paint it red just so it kind of matches under the hood. You know, the dog bone's real good down here. I mean, $27 at a junkyard. And somebody had it and just left it. Couldn't believe it. This Boss plow's about 8, 9 years old. Needs a little bit of work too. That's why it was $700. Not overly bad, but can't complain. It came with a $150 controller also. Well, like I said, give me a like, subscribe, comment, yell at me. I don't care. Looks like we're going to have to change out that. I just noticed that's bent. But that's okay. These are cheap. No biggie. The guys did a horrible job, previous owner, rerouting brake lines. I mean, they got connections everywhere. I'll probably go through and do radiator hoses while I've got this completely tore apart. You know, the serpentine belt looks really good. We drove it back from about 60 miles away. Rode good. These are going to probably get converted over to single headlights. Like I said, this is just going to be a plow truck. It's not going to be driven on the road unless something happens with my 4th gen Dodge. Or my daughter's truck or something like that. You know, or my wife's car. And then, you know, I only live like 4 miles away from work. But other than that, if you guys got any questions, got any leads on doors, shoot me a message and let me know. Thanks for looking. Have a good one.